We're going on a road trip. Time to check some coolant levels over here. And when I say road trip, it means we're driving around Washington State, the Great Pacific Northwest, 20 miles here, 30 miles there, because it doesn't have to always be a long trip for it to be an adventure. Let's see. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I am not good at this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Wait, is this concentrated? Full strength, must add water. Well done. Well, I filled it with the full-on stuff without, I'm almost to the line, but we'll add a little bit of water. So it's a few days after Christmas, and the community got some really bad news, and by that I mean the YouTube community, the Disney community, the traveling community, the Adam the Woo community got some very bad news right before the holiday that Adam had passed. So, with that said, I thought the best way to honor Adam was to maybe not go to, I wanted to jump on a plane. I wanted to go to, I wanted to go to Celebration, Florida. I wanted to go to Orange Circle, California. I wanted to go to Disney. There was a lot of things that I felt that I wanted to do to honor Adam. But as you may know, Adam spent a lot of time in the Pacific Northwest as well. And did I already get grease on my head? Maybe. Adam spent a lot of time here in the Pacific Northwest as well. And I think that, let's see if we can get this water in here without spilling it. Oh, I am not good at this. I am not good at this. Okay. I think we're good. I did spill it on some wires, but we're fine. We'll just let it dry. Anyway, Adam spent a lot of time here in the Pacific Northwest, and I think that he would appreciate the fact that somebody that lives here hasn't been to some of the places that he's been to, is planning on going to those. So there may be a video that we've seen in the past of his where he went to Tacoma, Washington. So we're going to head over to Tacoma and stop in a place in Sumner that I really feel like, this is hard for me. I feel wasn't like his favorite place, obviously, but I think he thought it was pretty cool. Because of the way that he was raised up, in the church, and it's a drive-through church, okay? It's the drive-through church in Sumner. We're going to go to the drive-through church in Sumner. But anyway, I think the car is ready to go. If I can find the cap now, and let's get on the road. Ugh. This car maintenance stuff gets a little difficult, doesn't it? Hold on, let's see. Oh. All right, ready. Here we go. That was loud. So I'm driving northbound I-5 with my piping hot caffeinated beverage. I think the first stop I'm gonna make is probably Tacoma, and then I'll work my way around. Because, well, we wanna start at the first place that Adam stopped, which was Bing Crosby's house off J Street. Now, if you're from the area, that area is not really that great of an area. I don't know that Adam knew that or probably even cared. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's going to be fun to see because, living here in the Pacific Northwest, I never knew that the Bing Crosby house, where Bing was born, or the house that he went to after his mother labored him after 9 months, was in Tacoma. But the more you know. Cheers. So this is right above the waterfront. We have the beautiful Church of St. Patrick here. It's a Calvary church now, I believe. But I believe the house is up here somewhere. on the very right. Look at that. Beautiful. I've lived here my entire life. Was born at a hospital right over this way, and never knew that the house where Bing Crosby was born, or maybe brought to shortly after birth, was right over here. So let's see if we can find it. And somehow I managed to walk right past it. 1112. The birthplace of Harry Lillis Bing Crosby. May 2nd, 1904. Placed by the Sons of the American Revolution. How cool is that? Pretty darn cool. Sounds like somebody has a cough over there. But this is the house. How cool is that? Now, when Adam was here in Tacoma, he was over here by this building. And it's pretty cool. I think I've seen it a few times. It's in Old Town Tacoma, right above Ruston Way waterfront. There's a car blocking the shot. It's all right, though. Pretty cool. And then he walks over to the fisherman statue over here, which we're going to head over to. Safety first. Let's see if the car stopped for me. And that they did. Look at that. Tidy up Tacoma. Is that a trash bin? Litter. Illegal dumping. Oh. No, littering is bad. Alright, let's go check out the statue. Look at that view. You can always... And here is the fisherman and his wife, and as Adam pointed out, the lady interest here seems to be more interested with the fish than him, but here is a fish story. This is right next to the Slovenian Hall here. How cool. It's very loud. There's a lot of action going on today for it being after the holiday, but I think that the Slovenia Hall is right here, so they must have had a little something to do with this. Here we are. That's a pretty large fish. Indeed. On to the next adventure. Hope you catch many more fish. It's very loud here. There's a lot of car action going on right now. Here is the Rialto Theater. Parking around here is insane for a weekend, so we just did a quick drive-by. Some fun graffiti. Here we are. It's the drive-through church. It's a thing. It's a thing. All right, I think we have to go. Drive as you are. You'll be loved. All right. Shall we drive through? Let's see. How do we even get there? Oh, we have to go through here. All right, here we go. Wow. And the sky is clearing up. This is... You know what? I didn't allow enough clearance to go through here. I'm going to wrap around. Okay, I think we got a better angle this time. Oh, wow. All right, here we go. Driving through the drive-in church. Here we go. Wow. Look at that. Beautiful glass stained windows. Look at that. Let's see if I can demo the window. There's a pulpit over there. Let's see. Yeah. We got the Bible over there. We're going to pull through and maybe give this a little walk through because it's a little bit easier to appreciate it when you're walking through. Here is the drive-through church that Adam visited in Sumner. It's not too far away from, and there's somebody using it right now. How cool is that? I was gonna walk up there, but apparently this is a popular spot. Look at them as they drive through. How cool. This is in Sumner, Washington. Less than 20 miles away from where we just were in Tacoma. Somebody's over there paying their respects. Maybe to the woo. Maybe just saying a prayer. The bigger church, if you will. The sun's getting ready to set. So we're gonna take a quick walk here through the drive-through church here in Sumner, Washington that Adam came and visited when he was in the area. Just very, we've got little chairs. Wow. And I know that Adam's dad was a preacher, minister, and I'm sure that Adam definitely thought about him likely when he was here. Maybe he even shared it with him, because how fun. How fun is this? I'm trying to get a good shot because the sky's finally clearing up. There we go. Huh. Who knew? I would never have known about this drive-through church had I not watched that particular video of Adam's. Thought it was pretty cool that he was in my area, but there's plenty of places that I haven't been, and I think that I'm gonna try to get out a little more often, go on some adventures, see some things, because you never know when it's gonna be your last day. So today was a Saturday after the holiday. Adam passed on the 22nd. I know that it's impacted the community, and everybody is really, really going to miss him. His close friends, his family. I think that he visited some really cool spots, and why not visit the ones that are close to you? So, you know, if you have the strength, go back through Adam's videos, or if you remember him going to a particular place, check it out. I think he'd want you to. I certainly have never been to the drive-in church, and this is less than an hour away from my house. It's really kind of a beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest. Gloomy and clears up. It's a little bipolar. But my goal is to get out and get off the couch more and go on some adventures, because I think Adam would want us to honor his life that way. You know, he was constantly on the go. There's a train in the background. But I think that I think that's what he'd want us to do. Definitely has inspired me to at least get out of the house today. Not quitting my job anytime soon. But definitely got to make that money. But you know, Adam went everywhere and anywhere, and he explored and found drive-through churches out in the middle of a town that is in the valley here in Washington, We just had a lot of rain and it flooded a lot. So I'm glad that it's not flooded right now. We managed to dry up so I can come visit it today. Thanks for hanging out with me.